There is one specific element that Apple uses across their website, and it's simply genius. It is this section right here. This design decision saves them a ton of scrolling and creates a powerful, interactive way to share product details. In this video, we are going to break it down. We will discuss why it works so well, and I will show you exactly how to build it in Figma. So let's get started. Before we jump into Figma, let's analyze why this solution is so effective. For years, Apple worked on that solution. When we visit iPhone 15 Pro website, we can see simpler version of this element here. And also, like other companies, they use a card with simple accordions on the left side and a static image on the right. It felt a bit dated, and right now they connect those two things into one and make this a top priority because it's engaging experience where you can explore device color highlights in a way that feels natural. And also the layout of this section is inspired by Apple new design language idea called liquid glass. Now that we understand the why, so let's build it in Figma. In Figma, to make this section, we only need 2 images from Apple website, those 3 icons, and a copy from Apple website. So let's get started. Let's make the first card. When we have that, we can take the plus icon here. Let's make this text a little bit bigger to 16. And as you can see, they have a circle plus. So the easiest way to make this is add a stroke, add some border radius. Let's make a frame of this, add some padding. Also, we need to change the text color to black, add the background. As you can see, they make opacity around 80 to this section. Now let's add border radius to this element and make this semi-bold or maybe medium. I think medium gonna be great. And we have our first element. Let's create other buttons. So we can copy this, like this one, paste here, other icon. Okay, make auto layout, maybe 24, that's gonna be great. Also, let's make the closing button. Okay, we have all buttons we need, and to make this animation smooth like Apple did here, we need to take our text, move this text inside this, make frame here, change the auto layout option. Also, we need to change this text to 16 pixels, make this black, also make this medium. Let's make this text around 300 pixels. And when we have a card like that, we can hide our text, copy this element a couple times, change the copy, to make a text copy without changing the font, use the Shift command V. Okay. We have all elements. We can make a auto layout here. We can go for 24 pixels, connect this with this one, make maybe 32, and when we are here we can show descriptions of those buttons because we want to work on the design and display button. copy this here. Also make this regular to have exactly same design like Apple did. And we can hide this right now. Okay, when we have that, let's create frame of this. As you can see, they add a little padding on top here and at the bottom. So we also need to do that. But the best way for this is gonna be change the height to 700. Change a width a little bit, add some padding, and let's add the background to this. But as you can see, background also have animation. So to make this, let's create a rectangle, make this position absolute, change the width for, put this element back here, copy the image, and right now we need to duplicate this image and put this image here. Okay, when we have that, copy second image, paste there. Let's add some border radius, clip content. As you can see, we are really close. Okay, and we are here. We need to hide this. Let's make the copy of that frame. In display, we need to show our text, but hide the title with icon. And in design section, the opposite of that. And let's move the images in that way. Okay, and right now I think it's better to not use any device. In this case, let's take this here. As you can see, I made the exact animation of Apple because, as you can see, there's a little bounce here. There we need to take this button to move this animation in that way. Also, we can use our arrows. Take this here, take this here, and let's test our animation. As you can see, we are almost there, but this bounce in Figma isn't perfect because, as you can see, the background moves. So the better idea in this case is gonna make a normal animation, something like that. And after that, as you can see, we have almost perfect prototype. Almost, because Figma prototype isn't perfect tool, because as you can see, here we have border radius and there is no border radius. But if we're gonna check the design, both screens have border radius. But it's enough to share our vision of this component. And as you can see, in a couple minutes in Figma, we recreate most popular website element on Apple.com right now. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. If you are watching on mobile, click hype, and see you in the next video.